Well, good evening, folks. Welcome back to Good Things for Good People, the little tiny YouTube channel with great big dreams to change in the world for good. One viewer at a time. That means you and me. What a weekend, man. What a weekend. I survived my weekend in Indianapolis. I am running on very little sleep. I was out and about, and then I was up too early and getting a whole bunch of things done. So, wonderful weekend. Had a great time. And today I did a lot of good deeds. I was on my A game today. This channel, for those of you who don't know, is all about encouraging people to do good deeds for each other. Positive little tiny bits or big things, whichever you can do, whatever's in your reach. We're trying to use the power of YouTube and the power of social media to improve the world, not necessarily just make ourselves more popular. That's not in the cards. What we're trying to do is we're really trying to actually make a positive difference in the world. Unfortunately, social media is typically used for, let's say, less than positive for the most part. Typically speaking, when I'm out and about, I am always looking for an opportunity to positively impact those around me, whether that's something like, tipping somebody a little extra, or going out of my way to help somebody, or whatever the case may be. It's little tiny acts of kindness that are really going to make a big difference in this world. And I believe we've got a lot of like-minded people here that believe the same thing. They'd like to see the world become a better place, but they may not necessarily have the ability to make any kind of a donation to a charity or anything because of whatever their condition is, or they may not be able to get out of the house and volunteer or donate time. But what you can do is you can watch a video. You can relax and listen to me blabber on for a couple of minutes, and by you sitting here watching this video, clicking on it and watching the watch minutes actually turn into revenue. Because YouTube already gives us the tools to do this. The monetization process of YouTube is pretty simple. You get 1,000 subscribers and you get 4,000 watch hours in a 365-day period, and then your channel's monetized. Once you're monetized, you get paid for you clicking on this video, for spending time watching me talk. The nice thing with that is we don't have to ask for donations. We don't have to ask for anybody to send anything. As a matter of fact, please don't try to send me anything. All we want you to do is spend time here. What we're going to do is we're going to just use the revenue that this channel creates off of watching these videos to generate revenue to be able to do good things for good people. That's all there is to it. So if you're new to the project, welcome aboard. I'm glad to have you here. If you've been here before and you've already supported the cause, thanks for being here again. It is late at night. It is 10:30. I am currently rendering the project for my work, which is right over here. And that's going to be done here momentarily. So while I'm getting that done, I wanted to film something for you guys so I can say hi and I can keep my daily streak going. But let's talk about the things that I did today. I decided, before I actually left PRI, that I would take my Santa outfit with me, just in case I needed it for PRI. And I was not entirely sure how it would be received, because you don't typically wear costumes or anything to PRI. Now, they do have like booth models and stuff, so maybe that I fall under that category. But I decided to go full on Santa. I did the whole white hair thing. I did the whole Santa getup, and it was absolutely fantastically well received. I was so happy with everybody. Everybody was so happy to see me. I couldn't tell you how many times I was stopped while I was filming or just walking around, and people asking to take pictures with me, and it was absolutely fantastic. I had a wonderful time. The amount of people that I made laugh or put smiles on people's faces, absolutely worth waking up a little extra early to spend a few hours on doing my makeup and my hair, just so that I look the part. And that's what it's all about. There's so many things you can do that don't require a ton of effort or a ton of money that can improve somebody else's life. A chance to get somebody smiling or laughing, or when you're walking around a trade show and those folks have been sitting in that booth for 8 hours, their feet hurt, they're tired, they're ready to go home, their backs hurt. They've got to realize they've got to still load out, and they've got 2 more hours to go after the show closes. But you come around the corner dressed as a jolly fat guy, and you know what? Smile lights up on their face and their day is instantly better. And that's really what I was going for with it. I'm not trying to get a whole bunch of publicity because that's not what I'm looking for. What I was trying to do, and I think I achieved, was to just put smiles on people's faces, to just make things better. And I hope I helped open doors for a couple of people, and I did a number of different things throughout the entire day. Because once you're in Santa mode, I'll be honest, you just kind of become more of a giving, positive, jolly person. I don't know if that's maybe just the magic of Santa Claus or what, but when you are in Santa mode, you're in the groove, man. I'm telling you, you're in the groove. But after a day of that, my feet were killing me, and I was starving because I hadn't eaten since the evening before that, or the day before that, actually. And on my way home, I asked my wonderful woman, Katrina, if she was interested in dinner, and she said yes, which means we get to go to Austin's favorite place, which is Rodizio Grill. If you've never been to a Brazilian barbecue restaurant and you like meat, I highly recommend it. And I took a little extra good care of my waitress that was there, and the gauchos that helped serve all of our tasty meats were fantastic, so they got a little extra. So I just pretty much all day long felt like I was doing good deeds for people, and I'll be honest, I was whooped, man. I was whooped. But I feel like I did great things, and it's amazing how much giving to others can really lift your own spirit. It's not necessarily the person that's receiving the good deed that's really receiving the good deed, because even selfless acts still can do wonderful things for the person that's doing them. I'll be honest, if you get into that kind of rhythm of doing things for people without any expectation of them reciprocating in any way, it's probably somebody I'm never going to see again. But I know that I put a smile on somebody's face. I know I improved somebody's day. I know me going a little out of my way to help somebody and hold the door while he's trying to wrestle a whole bunch of stuff out the door helped, and he's going to have that memory of the fact that Santa Claus helped him with whatever it is he helped him with. Anyway, that was my day. I had a great day. I've got a belly full of fantastic foods, and I'm finishing off some work stuff. But I will say, for those of you who are following along on this and who are looking at possibly becoming content creators, this is the life of a content creator, at least of one that's not super popular or super big. This is a very guerrilla thing. This is not where I've got a camera guy and a light guy and an editing guy and this is a one-man band. I'm out here producing the content, I'm editing the content, I'm doing all of that. And it's, like I said, it's 10:30 and I'm still technically working. One of the things with content creation, with social media in general, is it's very hard to turn it off. Depending on what your audience is, they may have a different activity time. You may get comments from people at all kinds of random hours. If they're on the other side of the planet, they could be commenting at noon their time, but it's 3 o'clock in the morning your time. And you're trying to do content on a regular basis, so you've always got to just kind of figure out when to film it. So it is a challenging thing to be into this content creation side of thing, and I do enjoy it. This is not a how to grow your YouTube channel in 90 days kind of thing, but it is kind of a how to grow your YouTube channel quickly kind of thing. We're trying to get this thing monetized, and by doing daily videos and keeping people engaged in this project, it is helping the channel grow faster and faster and faster. Now, I do realize over the last couple of days while I've been in Indianapolis, I haven't been a real good steward of the channel. I've been very busy with my primary job, because I have to be. But it takes a lot. Even if it's just a 10 or 15 minute video, it takes a lot. And I'm glad I'm doing it. I'm glad you guys are following along and you're supporting the project. I'm excited about where it's going to go. I'm not going to give up on it, regardless of the fact that it's, if it's going fast or slow, whatever. If it takes a lot out of me, it takes a lot out of me. But I really, truly believe in this. I think it's going to be a fantastic thing, because all we have to do is just not give up. Just don't stop. If you never quit, you'll never lose. Just keep working. And I'm going to do that. I'm going to keep doing this. I'm going to keep cranking these videos out. I'm going to keep trying to cheerlead and spread positivity and encourage random acts of kindness and good deeds and all of those things. Just because I think the world needs it. And I think as we grow this channel and we grow this community, our being able to do those things for people will grow faster and faster, and our ability to impact people directly will make a big difference. Lots of little impacts can make a huge difference. And that's where we're going to start. That's where we are right now. So analytics-wise, it's a little bit of a rough weekend, but again, that's because I wasn't really able to post shorts, and I wasn't really in the comment section and all that kind of stuff, and I'm putting these videos up late. So that's on me. But I'm going to get back to it. I'm back here in Columbus, so I will be back on my A game the rest of the year, I think. We've also got a bunch of Santa Claus stuff and Mrs. Claus stuff coming that we will be publishing in its own playlist. Those are going to be Santa and Mrs. Claus read Christmas stories. Those are going to be in their own playlist. So what I will do is I will warn you now that those will be in a playlist. If you would like to watch them with a child, you should be able to watch them with a child. It shouldn't be a problem. But I want to just kind of load that into its own thing in case you want to not let kids see me not in my Santa gear. So just a heads up. I don't want to go over analytics tonight. I just want to get this video up, say, hey, I appreciate you. Thank you very much for everything you guys did for me over the weekend. I hope you had a great weekend. I hope you had a chance to positively impact some people around you, and I hope you positively impacted yourself. I will see you tomorrow. Have a great rest of your Saturday night. Bye-bye.